David here with metal detecting tips. We've got the Dr. Otek MTXE. This is a metal detecting kit. It contains the metal detector and it's got a fines bag along with a nice shovel. So we're gonna dig into this guy and put it together, and I'll show you the function of it. Probably go out and do some testing as well. Instruction guide with included battery. It looks like we got a small screwdriver in there as well. A fines bag, wired headphones, control head. Let me put this together. Alright, so there we've got it. The Dr. Otek MTXE put together, I'm guessing, maybe 5-6 minutes. I've put this style of metal detector together before, but it should take you less than 10 minutes. The longest thing is screwing the display head on and then screwing on the coil. Really heavy duty hand shovel. So you really got everything you need. Let me show you the functions on this machine and then we'll take it out in the field and test it out. So let's talk about real quick how the MTXE works. Before we get into it though, there's a short push and a long push along these bottom buttons. It makes it real easy to operate this machine. So a short push on the power on and off. Now we're ready. Now quickly, because I know what's going to happen, we're going to turn our sensitivity way down. Across the side you can see the 4 modes. All metal, which we're on, pasture, park, and sand. So that would be for the beach. And then along the top you can see your different discrimination areas, so you can eliminate these different ones. So to get into the discrimination mode, it's just a quick tap on the button down here, and what it does is it'll block out different sections of the range in your VDI numbers, eliminating the iron right there, nickel and other trash. Now that would also eliminate rings, pull tabs, nickels, dimes, pennies. All right, you got your copper and then you got your silver. Returns it back to normal. We can hit our mode button again, back to the spot where we started out. The next one, let's just keep going across, sensitivity. So that will affect how sensitive the coil is to the environment you're in. So if you're in a really trashy area, you'd want to turn the sensitivity down just a little bit, but let's go all the way up to the top. We'll start picking up interference just in my basement, but you can eliminate that by going down in your sensitivity. Volume, again, this is a long push on this left button, bumps up in volume. The next button over is the light. So what you can do is if it's getting darker, you can actually turn on the backlight to the screen. So let's show that. Maybe you can see that or not. We'll keep it on. The next button is our pinpoint. So how that works, say you've identified where you think a target is at, you can do a long push for pinpoint mode, and that's going to give you an audio sound. Your sensitivity is going to come into effect. Let's turn that off. So a quick tap there will turn that off. So if you'll notice though, on pinpoint, it also gave you a signal strength along the right hand side. So it really helps tone wise and visually how to pinpoint where the target is at. All right, that hits all the buttons. You're gonna see your battery level here, and you're gonna see your depth level over here to the right. It'll actually show different markings here to show the depth. I was able to find stuff in the 6 and 8 inch depth. So that's a quick rundown of the MTXE. This is a really good beginner metal detector. Let's take it out in the field and test it out. I'm going to keep it in all metal, but odds are I'll move it down to our park level in a little bit. It's a good way to learn how a metal detector works. I think at this point we just want to get to it. Let me switch hands. Lots of trash in here. That's what we're liking to see. We've got a dime. Alright, I think this is going to be a trashy spot. got a quarter with the Dr. Otek MTXE. Trashy spot again. We got something in there. Got like that, we got a penny. I think that's gonna do it. So after taking the MTXE out for a little trial, let's check out what I found. What do we got? Let's separate. We got some trash. This is heavy. Got a drill bit that heck almost looks okay. We got a dime. We got a penny. Cap, some more trash. Here's our quarter. Looks like a penny. So that's what we got. We got 37 cents in about a half hour of metal detecting with the Dr. Otek MTXE.